The one, the only, Mr. Aaron. If you didn't know what I'm talking about, like, my name would be called. Why is it that the guys who are getting awards always in the back? Notice that in the audience, they're just all in the All right, I'm going to stand up here. Kurt, will you stand in the middle here? This young man is an unbelievable tennis player. When I say unbelievable, I've seen years and years and years of athletes in the tennis field, and it's rare that I come across somebody that in 2 years not only could be so coachable, but so willing to learn and take mentorship on, like Corey's done. I believe that the reason for his success that he had this year is due completely to that. And all that is up here. It has nothing to do with his athleticism. The on the court stuff, that's all athleticism. But you don't get to achieve the stuff that he's achieved and have the wins that he's had with a 20-0 ranking, record, 38-2 all season, which is an amazing round of applause. Is a kid that if I said jump, he said how high. And he did exactly what I said at all times. And I think that believing in me helped him believe in himself. Because when he had success, I had success. So when I was happy for him, he could be happy for himself because he won a match. He had only a couple of losses that he had were 7-5, 7-6, right? 2 losses. I can't remember. Oh, 6-2? Oh, yeah, 6-2. That was 6-2-7. My bad. I can't remember all. Anyway, CIF wins league, by the way, kills the guy that he lost to last year once and beat once last year and then swept them all season this year. But in league, beats the guy 6-0, 6-2 in the finals of the league. So he's not only league champion, he goes on to CIF and rolls the first 2 guys easy. Like 0-1 first match and 0-2 the next match. And then he comes up against the number 1 seed. And I think with the success he's had through this season, and not only do I say this is a kid that 2 years ago, when I first came on as a coach, Coach I told me that he wasn't even sure how much effort that Corey was going to give this year because he was a borderline fencer. I mean, he can go either way with his tennis. You know, he tried a little bit some days and he didn't try some other days, and there was no real reason for it. But something clicked in Corey, and I think Corey decided that he wanted to be a success, and it's going to really help him, I think, in life, be a successful person. If tennis doesn't, pan out for all of us, it doesn't always pan out. I mean, take it so far, and then at some point, life has to begin. I believe that he does have, a life on the tour. If he keeps going with these leaps and bounds of improvement that he has, so it's a round of applause for that. Before, plays the number 1 seed, and without a doubt, never feared him. Went out there and fought his guts out, having to play 1 extra match than the number 1 seed did too. So the number 1 seed had an advantage of energy save. Corey loses the first set 6-3. Down in the second 5-3, comes back 5-all, up 6-5. Loses a tough match 7-6 against the number 1 seed CIF. Right there, so close. I think that if the other guy would have had another match, or if Corey would have not had 2 other sets they had to play, he would have beat him. And he would be moving on to Whittier. And I mean, honestly, I think that there's nothing that Corey can't accomplish in the game of tennis if he really puts his mind to it and decides that he wants to be the best. Because coming from experience, I know, because I was Corey. I didn't think I was that good, and all of a sudden just decided one day I was going to be great. And I think that Corey has kind of come to that decision on his own. A little mentor from me. So anyway, Corey, Karen, number one in everything. For varsity, obviously number one team, first team, and then Pacific View League champion and player of the year for our entire league.